Hey guys, Storm Soulfire here, and today I want to show you what I've been working on for the past few weeks. So, most of you probably know this, I'm a huge Pokemon fan, obviously since I've done videos on Pokemon Unite and the traded cards over the past few months. So, I've been watching Smash Catchem and Deep Pocket Monsters, shout out to them, over the past few weeks and months or more now at this point. And they have been doing this Pokedex challenge where they're trying to complete a whole Pokedex using the traded cards from Japan and English, and I thought, why not I give it a shot? So I'll be showing you the binders which I've been working with so far. So let's start. Remember to like and subscribe, and who knows, this will be potentially a continuing series depending on how well this first video does. So here we go. Jesus. So we got the blue one. This I've had to do this in 3 binders, all from Voltex binders. I like them, they're pretty cool. So this blue one is Generation 1 up to Generation 4, because this fits 480 slots. So I got 2 of these big ones and a small one, which is the 1025, which we are currently at. Until Gen 10 or whatever Legends EA is going to be doing. And then we have the second one. This red one is Gen 4 to 9. And then this little green one is the last bit of Gen 9, so I'll have a little showcase of show you guys what I've got so far. Right, we're going to switch to freak out mode. Ooh. Hello. It's a little bit shaky, my bad, y'all. Right, so obviously we have the Gen 1s. Need to move this a bit. There we go, that's a bit better. I am going to say this now, I am not going for very high rare cards like Smash Catchem is doing. I'm going to be like Deep Pocket Monsters, go for whatever cards I can get my hands on, hopefully at a cheap price. And I've also taken some cards I've done from previous videos I've opened and pulled. So we got like the Charmeleon Gallery and the War Turtle Gallery, for example. We have some other cards. Oh, Christ. We got like a Pidgey from Obsidian Flames and this Pikachu promo from the I Choose You Pokemon movie that came out, God, I would like to say over half a decade ago now. Jesus. God, I'm getting old. Got some more here. A nice little old school Machamp from, I think this might have been Furious Fist, if I remember correctly, because I'd looked it up, it was like X and Y era, potentially. I don't know, it was ages ago. Obviously, we still have a few missing slots, so what I'm going to do for the missing slots is, in the description of this video, I will put a list of all the missing ones so far, and then once I get these cards, I will slowly cross them out and get rid of them from the description. And I might do a community post as well, just to showcase it as well once this video goes up. Anyway, let's keep going. We've got a few more slots here, and then here we have the Japanese Mew EX from the Paldean Fates equivalent from Japan, which is the end of Gen 1, and then we move into Gen 2. Some cool stuff, like this Hisuian Typhlosion, Hoot Hoot. And this Ledian I picked up with my friend Chris, shout out to him, because he showed me this shop in Hove in England, and they had so many cool Pokemon cards at decent prices. Go down to Hove, visit the shop. I will put a description of, well, put the name of the shop in the description of this video if I remember. So we have a really cool, I think this is Diamond and Pearl era Lediant. We also have an Iggly buff from that same era as well. We've got some more here. Oh, tag teams. I knew this was going to come out. People will probably say, oh, but Soul, Darkrai's also on the card, and Umbreon, so will it count as 2 Pokemon or 1 separate? Well, I thought about this. I'm going to take this rule from Deep Pocket Monsters. If I get any tag team cards, it will count as 1 Pokemon that's on the cards and not the other. So in this case, I'm using this tag team Japanese Darkrai and Umbreon. I'm using the Umbreon for this slot, as I've got a low rarity Darkrai I'm using instead. I would like to get a high rarity version in the future. Full Art Granbull, Shiny Sneasel from Paldean Fates. Some more here. A Dark Houndoom. Picked this up a while ago. Japanese Milk Tank from V-Star Universe. Some Nice other cards. Lugia and a Ho-Oh from Celebrations. And now we're on to Gen 3. Yep. There is still a lot I'm missing. I mean, literally, Vigoroth, for example, is a definite one I need to get my hands on at some point. Yeah. I was glad this shop in Hove actually had Illuminise. I think that's how you pronounce it, because I had Volbeat, but I didn't have this one, and that was so annoying. Why did Gen 3 have to make some of the weirdest parents? I would never know. Japanese Soul Rock. See, there's a funny story with this. So I ordered... Where is it? This little Japanese Deoxys from V-Star Universe. And the company accidentally shipped this Soul Rock. And then I emailed them. So they said, oh, you can keep this and we'll ship the V-Star Deoxys a day later. So I managed to get 2 Pokemon for the price of 1. So that was sweet. There's some more cards. A Sunny Form Cast Form. Personally, if I had to choose, I would have gone for a Hail Form, but this Sunny one was a Diamond and Pearl era I picked up in Hove, and I thought, yeah, this looks sick. I'll go for it. YOLO. And there's some more cards, including these little bad boys I've had in my collection since I was a kid. You can rate it out of 10, I don't mind. The Mega Rayquaza. I chose this one for the Rayquaza entry because it was either this or a Rayquaza from the end of Sword and Shield era, but I thought this one was cooler. Find me on it. A few more from here. We got Burmy and Wormadam. That's actually a weight lifted on my chest. Same for Cranidos, because I learned this from Deep Pocket Monsters. Cranidos is one Pokemon that has barely any prints of this card, because there's like 3 or 4. So there's certain Pokemon like this and a few others which I'm going to struggle on. Specifically, so far, I know of is Tirtuga from Generation 5, because that has only 3 prints in, so I have to keep an eye out for that, and I'm not opening Black and White era packs. That's like a shit ton of money, and I'm broke. I'm joking. We're cheapskate, that's the thing. Mime Jr., thank you, Paldean Fates, for printing this card, because Jesus Christ. Why do they do this to baby Pokemon? We got a few more here. We got this Garchomp from Celebrations I picked up at a convention recently from my mate Jordan, Kitsune cards. Shout out to the GOAT. And then we are coming to, yep, this is the last page. And then Uxie is the final Pokemon in this first binder. And also, one of my favourite cards I picked up from Hove was this Gliscor from Diamond and Pearl era. I thought it's pretty cool. And Gliscor is one of my favourite Gen 4 Pokemon since I am a Gen 4 OG. Alright, now we move on to the second binder, which starts with the rest of Gen 4. I really need to find the other ones. I think I might have a Pokemon, but I'll have to find out at some point. We have this Radiant Heatran. There's the other Darkrai, like I mentioned. And then we have this V-Star Arceus and a German Victini. So, funny thing about this, a friend of mine from college went to Germany while we were doing a project, and he went to a McDonald's and they were having these. So he got me this and a few other German Pokemon cards, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to put these in as the slots for these specific cards. So, thank you, Chris, if you're watching this video. Shout out to you. We have a few more Gen 5s. Still missing Pansear, which is so annoying. We have a very old Muna. This Gallery Blitzel I pulled in a Paradox Rift ETP. Yeah, it was Paradox Rift. This Excadrill from... What year is that? 2015 era. Ooh, I don't know what set that's from. Any Pokemon TCG fans, let me know. I can't remember. I opened this set like years ago and it's been a long time. It's probably something from X and Y era. Who remembers when Fairy type was a thing in the Pokemon cards? God, I missed that. We have a few more here. Not much in these slots. We got some nice little gallery ones. I mean, they're pretty cool. This was a recent, this Reuniclus, and this was from a previous video. Personally, our gallery rares, I would love to get these two in the gallery rare, because the one from, I think it's,
No, it's paradoxal temporal. Has these two with a connecting art, and I am a fan of like certain arts that connect together like that. A few more here. Not much here, just a lowly Durant. And then we have this nice little Volcarona, a Thunderous EX, a Amazing Rare Reshiram, I think that's the rarity, and this Celebration Zekrom, which I picked up from a friend at a Yu-Gi-Oh! Locals last week. Shout out to him. And then we have this Fallout Chestnut V from that video of the Arceus Battle Deck thing I opened a while ago. Sometimes I can't remember my own videos. More fairy type cards, Spritzy and Aromatisse. We have a nice little Fallout Malamar. And this Clauncher from the Scarlet and Violet ETB base set opening. Yes, yeah, actually was. I think right. Shiny Noivern, very cool. One of my favourite actual pseudos, actually. Very underrated. Or am I just thinking too much into it? Who knows? We have the nice little Ruckleff. And then one of the big things I picked up from Hove was this Wishy Washy GX. Because a lot of the cards I picked up were only 50p and £1, but I think this was £2 potentially. I'm not too sure. I can't remember. But it's pretty cool. We have this Galissapod EX Full Art, Silvally EX. Gotta find Type Null at some point, which is going to be annoying. And I would love to get the Gallery Minior one day in the future. That would be nice. And then we have the promo Mimikyu and the other German card I mentioned with Victini, which is Drampa German. Thank you, Chris, for this one. This one is actually one of my favourites. Senlong. I like that name. And then we are in the end of Gen 7 with the Marshadow GX and a Japanese Naganado GX. Yes. Yeah, it's Naganado because I got as my buddy on Pokemon Go right now. And now we're into Gen 8 with Full Art Cinderace and a few other Loretti bits, and obviously Corviknight. Fight me, one of my favourite birds. We have a Shiny Wooloo and the Colossal VMAX and also Centiskorch VMAX. Nice little variety. They're the only two VMAXs I ever actually got. I think I got these from a trade with a friend. Yeah. Then we have Shiny Toxtricity EX from Japanese Paldean Fates. Another Shiny Impidimp, which is from an opening I did a couple years ago. Yeah, it was actually. Jesus, where's that gone? And then we have the Zacian and Zamazenta from Celebrations with Regieleki VMAX. That was the other VMAX I got because I opened this from the Miraidon deck I did a while ago. Then we're into Hisui with Cleavor Gallery, which is pretty cool actually. And then we have Shiny Hisui and Sneasler, Radiant, and then Overquill. And then we're on to Gen 9 with my favourite starter, Meowscarada. I like him. If you're not one of the guys who likes this starter, why? And then we have Quackquabble. Yes, I was trying to figure out what name then. A few more from Gen 9, including the Armorage EX from the most recent video. Yes, I had a reason why I was opening it. And then my favourite card, which is also from Kitsune Cards. You're the go for this, and I still keep him safe, which is a Japanese Belly Bolt. For that Gallery, which is one of my favourite Pokemon from Generation 9, because, I don't know, he's just kind of derpy, and he's just, look, he's just shining a little bit of light. And it's actually a beautiful art, not gonna lie. And then we are at the end of this second binder with Toadscroll Japanese Shiny, and then the Gallery Wiglet. It's just a temptation for the sex jokes. And then we're on to the last binder, which is the end of Gen 9. If you enjoyed this video, remember to like and subscribe. And we will do an update for this in about, I'd say, a few weeks or a month or so. We'll update it either weekly or every few weeks or like monthly. So here's the last half of Gen 9 with like the Bombardier EX, the Gallery Shiny Palafin. That's Finizen. I'm stupid. Glamora, Shiny Flamigo, pretty cool. Voltin Veluza, and then this Gallery Dondos I picked up a while ago with Abby when we were in Where's Worthing? Got a few more here. We got the Great Tusk EX from Japanese Power Day and Fate still. And now we have the Screamtails promo from Paradox Rift. And if we go to the next page, there's the Iron Bundle with the Iron Treads. Almost through this. Oh yeah, Golden Go EX full up, still here. And this, Jesus Christ, I'm still impressed with the Chi-Yu EX full up. And finally, just to finish off, we have the Roaring Moon EX, the Koraidon promo, and the Golden Miraidon EX. Personally, I like this one, but if I did have the chance, I would go for a gallery like that, but I'm not fussy. And then nothing here, just the Raging Bolt just to finish it off. Because if we go to the very back of this binder, I have got these which I picked up from a recent comic convention, which was some special custom cards drawn by a person at the convention who works with Steve the Collector. I actually have his card here as shown. If you go to stevethecollect.com and use code POKEBUS5, you get 5% off on your first order. And then here's a few more bits. And then finally, the last thing I keep in this binder is a little Pokemon Go Fest postcards with a autograph from Billy Trainer Club. Yeah. I was trying to remember then. So that was the video. Remember to like and subscribe as we continue to work on these Pokedex binder. I will put a list to this in a community post and in the description of this video. But until then, I'll see you guys in the next video.